Hello there YouTube, and welcome back to another video with the Dinosaur Man. And today we're taking a look at the Revenge of the Fallen Voyager class Starscream. Now why am I doing this? This figure came out 8 years ago. Why would I do this now? Oh wait, it came out 9 years ago. Wow, it's 2018. Well, I'm doing this because last year was the 10th anniversary of Transformers, the first film's release. And to celebrate that, Hasbro is releasing the Studio Series. And what this is they're releasing figures that we never got from the first 4 films. Now it's weird that they're doing this in 2018 instead of 2017, but better late than never. And so to celebrate the release of that upcoming line, we're looking at the Transformers figures from the first 4 films, and we're starting off with my favorite Decepticon, Starscream. Now he wasn't really that fleshed out in the films, but if you read the tie-in comics that are prequels and sequels and whatnot, they really flesh out his character, and he's really interesting. Whether or not those actually count as canon, I don't know, because The Last Night was one confusing film. But without further ado, let's just start looking at this, and right away you can tell that this looks beautiful. It looks like an F-22 Raptor, and for those of you who don't know, that's what Starscream is. Right, you see he has a missile sticking out right there. You see his landing gear right there. You see his cockpit, and you can even see the seat there. Beautiful nose piece. You can see the petroglyphs or just Cybertronian, whatever. And it looks really nice. Here you see more of that landing gear, and that does tuck in. And then unfortunately, I've had mine for so long that the paint is starting to scratch off. And I bet if I wanted to, I could probably scratch off the rest, but why on earth would I do that? Now this figure is a remold of his first Voyager class figure from 2007, and then for Dark of the Moon in 2011 they just repainted this figure in gray and like pinkish red, and that figure doesn't look half bad. But I mean, when I have this perfect Starscream right here, why would I get anything else, right? Alright, so I guess just for some scale comparison, just for the hell of it, here he is with The Last Night Megatron. Starscream's a little bit bigger, well, in terms of length and bulk. And then here he is with Sam Witwicky. And yeah, obviously he's pretty big. I mean, he's pretty small next to human figures. But without further ado, let's look at him in robot mode. And here he is in robot mode, and my doesn't he look lovely. I just have to say that this is probably one of the most accurate Starscream toys we have out there. Oops, and I forgot to play the music. Yes, I just think he looks extremely accurate. He looks better than his deluxe class figure that we got in Dark of the Moon. He looks almost as great as his leader class figure that we got for the Hunt for the Decepticons toy line. And it just looks amazing. You got that triangular shape. It looks really nice. Now, one thing I want to say is that these pieces right here are the way he's supposed to be transformed, but personally I like it better like that. You just see more of those tattoos. It just gives it a little bit more detail. Now, let's see, what can I say? Obviously you see that the paint has scratched off here. You can see that a lot more in robot mode. He has his machine guns, and they shoot out missiles. Shame that his arm doesn't actually transform into a missile launcher, but you can only expect so much from a Voyager class figure that went for $20 back in 2009. That's quality toys at an affordable price, and now they go for like what, 25, and they're smaller these days. So I mean, compared to most toys these days, this Starscream is amazing. Now something he has, pay attention to this black area here, is his head turns, and those gears are supposed to turn on the inside, but fortunately it's been so long that that feature no longer works. I think it was called a Mech-Alive feature. So after 9 years, that feature no longer works, unfortunately. Now, let's look at him sides. He still looks bulky, looks formidable, fast, agile. Here you kind of get like a little bit of a backpack. If you had some jet thrusters back there, that look nice. But oh well. Still looking bulky and menacing. Now, articulation, he kicks all the way up. I'll kick you. Just like he tells Sam Witwicky. His arms go out like that. They go up. The arms, there's a little bit of articulation there. Not too much. I'm just getting to stand again. Sorry guys, I didn't notice that the lighting was going crazy. And his hands bend and stuff, so if you want to have him attack some human figures or Autobots, whatever. And for some scale comparison, here he is next to Sam Witwicky. And I think those scale nice. If you had the leader class figure, it'd probably be way too big, so I think, yeah, that scale's nice. Here he is next to Darker the Moon, Bumblebee. There. Getting things to stand. It's difficult. And my Bumblebee has the hammer he has from the last night. I bought that off eBay. Oh, stand Starscream. Yes, that is something he has a little bit of trouble doing because he has like his legs bend at the knees, so sometimes it is a little difficult to get Starscream to stand. Alright. Here he is next for the hunt for the Decepticons, Optimus Prime, and these scale really well. They look beautiful together. And for those of you who don't know, Starscream's actually... Oh, there he goes. Starscream's actually supposed to be larger than Optimus. And here, that looks about right. And for the hell of it, here he is right next to the Last Night Megatron. And if you had seen these two together looking like this in a film, that would have just been amazing, but unfortunately we didn't. Starscream never reached his full potential, and I hope that at some point he gets brought back in the series. Now, I can't actually share the images of the studio's version of Starscream that's coming up, but from what I can tell, he looks like a slight retool of this. He looks like he has the same body, but instead of these arms with machine guns, he has reworked arms with tinier guns, and it looks like one of them has a chainsaw. So, I mean, if you're a patient person, I'd get the studio's version of Starscream. I don't even know what this goes for on eBay because I haven't checked, because I've never looked to replace the Starscream. He's just such a great figure. But I guess I really can't say much more about this guy. He looks great. He scales well with most Deluxe and Voyager figures. And if you love Starscream as much as I do, you'll want to get him. Alright guys, so I think that does it for this video. So please comment, please subscribe, like, all that YouTube crap that you hear all the time. And until later, may the Force be with you.